Sporting get ready for another crack at the big prize. Will they get the win they need to get their campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. And already we're underway here. That's the throw. No, he's just misjudged that one. Look at the space here.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
A seriously rapid Serginho. What can we expect from him?
Well, he's like...
And the shot! Conte. Zaire Emery. Played out to the left flank. He won't be happy with that one. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Conte. Now, can they get him away? Messi.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Pinches it off him. Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's Serginho. Tries to play it through. And he shoots! Mbappe looks to the other side. Knocks it into space. And that is masterful defending. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. And he's intervened well there. Well, there's the clearance. Great vision. Sporting yet to have an attempt on goal. It's played through for him. Shot at goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Timber is there, and he can pick it up. Aimed beyond the defence. Guardiola. Now it's Batistuta. Spread out to the left. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. He's tried one! Oh, that was no routine save.
Hakimi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And the pass is intercepted. Lovely, now then. Oh, well played, well played. Milan applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here...
There's the shot! Oh, it's come loose. Zaire Emery can see things others simply cannot. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. There's the delivery. And he's taking no chances there. And we have our very first corner. And he can clear it away. Played out wide. Caught offside that time. He shifted it to the flank. Can he get it through? Looking to play him in.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises
Fernando
hope.
Torres. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Zaire Emery. And it's Hakimi. And he's picked it up out wide. He has found the way through. That's the keeper's ball. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Well, anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Zaire Emery. Out to the right. Messi. Camavinga. Pass somewhat off target. Zaire Emery. Just 5 minutes left until the break. And this is Batistuta. Batistuta! What a wonderful goal!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Sporting takes a shot. In he goes again. Oh, crucial block. Mbappe. Sporting leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. And this is Batistuta. That pass has been well intercepted. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Sporting head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. That gets things going for the second half. Sporting carrying a 1-goal lead. Tries to pass it through. And Torres! He's got away with one there. Toma. Conte, the man that is tenacity personified. And it's Hakimi. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Mitoma.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
The pressing's intent. Oh, terrible pass. Can he latch on to this? Zaire Emery. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, now here's a good bat. Mitoma! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Batistuta! He will be livid with himself.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Looking for options for movement. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Messi. Sporting looking to pass their way through. It's a pretty loose pass. Nicked it back promptly. Plays a sharp little ball here. Guardiola. Shot could be on.
Batistuta really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Hakimi makes the interception. And this is Batistuta. Over to the left. Mbappe.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Hakimi. Hakimi plays it in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, easy pickings there.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Alexander-Arnold gets into big header! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, good-looking ball. Fernando Torres.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Guardiola. No way through. He's found a way through. Now it's Torres. He's one-on-one! He's having a shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Milan really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Guardiola. Now it's Torres. And they're quick to get it back. Hazard. Oh, he's had a shot! And yes, it's there! Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Rodri. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Now it's Foden. Oh, shooting chance! Five minutes left on the clock.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just...
Decent chance! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
He came in hard, very hard. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. He is through here. Tries a shot! A real chance and a real let-off. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time... That's at the end. Sporting, illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up with... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's away we go then. And that's put paid to a promising move. Good running, strong and purposeful. That's a sharp pass. There's the shot! Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Luka Modric. He's someone, Peter, who reads the game that little bit quicker than everyone else. He's got fantastic technique too, and that allows him to weigh his through balls to near perfection, as well as keep hold of it when he's under pressure. He's a real leader out there, someone who can take control of the game and maintain it.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Big chance! Goal! Sporting! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. That's an imaginative pass. He's through here. Diogo Costa breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Can he get on the end of this? Threads one in. And the finish!
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Messi. Now it's Batistuta. Into the channel. He's in plenty of space here. Messi could try cutting inside here. Shot at goal! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Aimed beyond the defence. Well, that looks a cracking ball. Chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And this is Messi, looking to play him in. Caught offside that time. And this is Neymar. Gets a good foot in there. Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Now it's Torres. Fernando Torres. And he's on his way! Guardiola. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, shooting chance! He scored! They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
And that has added a whole new Great chance! And he hits the net! And the game is well and truly turned on its head! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Timber. Torres looks to get on the end of this. Batistuta. And a chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Batistuta actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And it's Messi. Thinks one through. Oh, delightful ball. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Now the cross. Nice interception, well timed. Danger averted for now. Messi. Mbappe! They want to be quick to recover this. Diogo Costa claims it. Safe hands. Guardiola. Well, that is one way to stop him. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Guardiola. Neymar, given the lift of his goal. That looks a good ball through. And this is Neymar.
Such good technique.
Chance, surely! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
This possibly the last play of the half. Neymar with the short one. And it's Davis. Messi. And the first half is done. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Substitution on the field, number 20, Bernardo Silva. Number 10,
and the second half gets underway.
Coming on the field,
Sporting can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Oh, important interception. Wilshere.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Tries to pass it through. Wilshere in acres of space out wide. Can he finish? That's a half-decent try.
Well, the look on his face says it all.
Alexander-Arnold. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Has crossed into the middle. He's had a shot! Just off target. That's a sharp pass. And no, that was never going to make it. Modric. Nicely weighted ball. He can run onto that. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Gently done. Sporting needing a change of fortune here. Davis. More and more pressure on the ball here. Now it's Messi.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And this is Messi. Brilliantly cut out. And that has been knocked clear. Little pass back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Nicely shaped ball. Now it's Torres. And he shoots! It's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Beckenbauer, Wilshere, Casemiro, Modric, looking for options for movement, and he's picked it up out wide. Oh, well played.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Guardiola. That is Conte. Hernandez. Now it's Batistuta. Azar. Messi. Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. A temporary retreat here.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Messi. And this is Modric. And that could set him on his way. Now it's Torres. And he's chosen to go back. And Torres! He should have put that one away.
Well, his movement has certainly picked up. He's got that decisive goal on his mind.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Wilshere. Looking for the run. And that has found him in acres of space. They've got a corner here.
Substitutions taking place.
So, third corner of the game. Hazard plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, good-looking ball. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Hazard. Plays a sharp little ball here.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Ribéry. Pass is just off target. The final 5 minutes. Ribéry. Can he get it through? Now it's Pedri. And this is Forlan. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
1 minute added time.
Conte. And that is that. Sporting did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's down to business here. Hernandez could try cutting inside here. And it's Guardiola. No way through. Now there's a fight. Tries a shot! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Bebeto. Might be danger here. Conte. Hernandez. Neatly clipped into space. Well, that has not gone well. And this is Bebeto.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Guardiola. Nicely shaped ball. Saliba cuts it out. Real chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Sticks it away! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you...
And Stoichkov! Stoichkov, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
Park Ji-sung is offering decent chance! Alexander-Arnold. Can he get on the end of this? And it's Rodri. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Aimed beyond the defence. Deep cross. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And we have our very first corner. And that has been cleared. Now that's a fine challenge. Sporting have the chance to go the other way. Well, that pass isn't the best. A probing pass. That has ended up in no man's land. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Koundé. That's a shade optimistic. Knocks it into space. Conte is wide and looking to get onto this. Always onto this. Lovely, now then. Chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Stoichkov. Looking to play him in. And this is Stoichkov. He is through here. Here comes the cross. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
He won't be happy with that one. He's a sharp little ball here. And that pass just didn't quite work. Can he get it through? Oh, played right into his path. Chance, surely! Now, oh, he's been caught napping. And one more try!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
That's a good ball. Shoots! It's run loose. Oh, what has happened here? Corner number 2 then. Here's the header! He will be livid with himself. Adams. Guardiola. Driving on and making good progress. Oh, that's a key interception. And the pass is intercepted. Guardiola. Tries to play it through. Hernandez. Pass somewhat off target. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Guardiola, who does have an assist to his name. Searching pass he's played there. And he cuts out the supply. Alexander-Arnold. It's Park Ji-sung. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Some first half thoughts?
Sporting certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Sporting go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. And we are back on the way. No, that's been intercepted. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And he was alert to it.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Park Ji-sung looking understandably energised after his goal. Rodri. Nicely weighted ball. That'll be a throw. Looking for a runner. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Hernandez. Goes looking wide. Saliba calmly anticipates. Beckham. And he welcomes it in. Hernandez. That pass has been well intercepted. Stoichkov gets into a good position. And here's Stoichkov. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Stoichkov! Oh, what a mistake! And he shoots! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. So, third corner of the game. And he gets rid in a hurry. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, Red, nice interception. Koundé, that is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Looking for the run.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Saliba gets across to intercept that. Couldn't squeeze it through. Conte. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. That is good alertness. Played into space. Dinked through. Saliba deals with that comfortably. And that's put paid to a promising move. Looking for options for movement. Guardiola. Guardiola! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Guardiola actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Chance for a shot! And this is Park Ji-sung. Quality ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Batistuta. Batistuta. He's had a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are pulling clear here. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
A case now of complete control. Oh, it's full on! Oh, that's a waste.
Sporting certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
75 minutes played. And this is Forlan. Oh, what a ball! And reclaimed it in a trice. Great chance! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Guardiola picks it up from the goal kick. Hakimi. Oh, it's Bebeto. And here's Stoichkov. Pinches it off him. Guardiola. It's a pretty loose pass. Now, can they get him away? Sporting are almost home and dry now. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And this is Forlan. Just eases him off the ball. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And he was quick to react. Park Ji-sung. Adams. Park Ji-sung. It's a searching pass. Can he latch on to this? He gets big! He got the hard part right, but the rest wrong. Sporting have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a and that will be it. Well, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, to win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he's... Valverde! Cannavaro. Guardiola. It's a pretty loose pass. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Messi. Deep cross, climbs up big! Van Dijk gets rid without sophistication. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Timber defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. It's a promising position.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Played in deep. And a chance! He's scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
You know, the chest control was a really wise move. That created the route to goal.
So, a breakthrough already. Now that looks a decent ball. He's found the way through. Oh, well played, well played. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And he's away. And the shot! And he hits the net. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Sporting are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Played out wide. Haaland goes steaming forward. And played right into his path. Mbappe! He has done it! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Which shot a goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Camavinga. Conte threads one in. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Oh, it's Dembele. Park Ji-sung. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Alexander-Arnold. And that's put paid to a promising move. It's Dembele! He scores! 2 up now, and they are cruising. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Sporting go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Camavinga gets it away. Valverde. That is ended up in no man's land. That's a little off target. Looking for options for movement. Van Dijk gets it clear. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Timber's cross. Ah, that's a fine interception. Guardiola takes a shot. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Camavinga. That's a shade optimistic. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Great vision. And that is expertly dealt with. Messi. Conte. Now it's Haaland. And he cuts out the supply. And that is as far as they're going to go. Conte! Relentless! Just relentless! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest...
There's the whistle for half-time.
I just think it's been a great performance, and they totally deserve to have this lead at half-time. I mean, just about anything they tried seemed to have come off. It's incredible stuff.
To all members of the crowd,
Really
I'd
has
like
been
to
an
ask you to
astonishing
join me in
game,
wishing
peppered
our
with goals.
birthday
You
boy
cannot
a
help
very
feeling that the
special
second half will
birthday.
supply more.
Substitution on the field, number 17. Hazard.
And the second half gets
Coming
underway.
on the field is number 21.
Timber.
Luis Araujo.
And this is Batistuta. Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Dembele does well to get it back. Batistuta! Batistuta! Sporting with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He's had a shot! And it's in! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Sporting are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Oh, good-looking ball. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And he's managed to gift it back. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Great chance!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment. Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
And that has left him in a heap. Chelsea appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Looking for the run. There's the shot! It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. So a big chance now from 12 yards. And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
We are glad to inform you that today's match day programs are available from stands located by the gates. I'm sure they will make fine souvenirs.